Good afternoon, my friends. This is going to be short because my voice is a little off, but I wanted to hop on because I was feeling really inspired too. So, this morning I have had so many amazing experiences and conversations and like ahas, and I just had to share. So, I think oftentimes we don't understand or recognize how powerful we are, how much something can change or shift in our lives, how quickly, depending on like how connected we are to who we are, right? Like if you see yourself as someone that's disempowered, that you're not feeling like you're connected, that you have to like depend on somebody else to do something for you, or something is out of your control. And then you get like on this crazy wave of emotions, then, like it can be hard to tap into that. But I think the like whole purpose of this life journey is like for us to continue to grow, continue to awaken, continue to to expand our awareness and who we are, what we're able to do, and the experiences that we get to have. And so how do we get to do that? Well, it's through that self-discovery. And it's funny because when I was young, I would go into our local bookstore, which was beautiful, loved it. And then, of course, it had like that whole section. It would have like the history section. It would have the faith belief section. Like, and then there was and then kids, and it would have all the different sections. And then it had that personal development section. And for me, when I was young, I saw that as like, you should be ashamed of yourself if you're like looking to study that, or to, there had to be something wrong with you if you were in that area. Right. And I was young. I was in my teens, mid-teens, 18s, early 20s. And I didn't understand like what personal development was. I didn't understand like what that meant. I thought that there was something wrong with you if you were like looking to fix something, right? But it wasn't fixing, it was discovering. It was discovering like who you are and what your purpose is and how connected you are, and how to connect more with that desire and your purpose and your calling. And because let's just be honest, all of us have been on that journey or are on that journey. Like, what's the point? And so as my experience has expanded, like that personal development, like you will go into my library and it's mostly personal development. So I think it's funny how things have shifted from, oh God, that's like shameful, and somewhere that you maybe want to check out, but don't let anybody see you there, to, over the years, like being like, oh, okay. So, having speakers or having, mentors, guides, coaches, and collectively receiving all these different, parts of your journey, right? To have that spiritual awakening or, self-discovery. And so I just, as we discover more of what that means and who like tap into our essence of our power, of our desires, and let go of all these other misconceptions or old beliefs that just don't fit us or serve us anymore. Like we unlock and we like kind of peel back the layers that are covering that light, that power, that divine essence that is just waiting and like shining out. It is shining out already in you. Like I see you shining, but like sometimes we have cloaks. I do this with my clients in the morning. I'm like, sometimes we have cloaks and like we have layers and layers and layers of these cloaks on. And like we have to uncover, take off the layers that, it was something that someone said or a belief that they had that they passed on to us that just doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good, and you have to figure out what that divine essence is. And I like discovered that that's part of my journey, which I think is really funny, is helping others discover like that essence in them and bring it out so that it can expand in all your different areas of your life, your family, your business, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with others, like your impact on the world, right? And so I think it's kind of funny that my journey is to help others do that. And I was so unconsciously like skeptical and like kind of resistant to it when I was young. And so like the unfolding and the stepping into the essence of who I am and like what that part of my journey is and stepping into my power and all of that is really fun. So I just think it's interesting to see how far like those cloaks have come off of me, and like super excited about like, you know, what else is gonna, and it's like they almost get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and thinner and thinner and thinner as you go, right? And like the light just keeps radiating out stronger and stronger and stronger as you take off these old beliefs that don't serve you anymore and feel what does feel right. So I had a point to this. So just and knowing that you already are connected. You were all at just different levels of our connection, of our awareness, of tapping into our power, of connecting with divine source, and radiating that light. And we have all these different guides and people in our lives that are to support us, to guide us, to activate us, to want something different or to move into something different. And this morning I've had the great honor to be able to support so many of my clients and friends in so many different ways. And I am just so grateful. I'm just in extreme gratitude for, I guess, myself, allowing myself to be in that space, and for others to see my light radiating out and knowing that I could support them in that space. And for them being open to allowing me to help them and support them in that space, right? So there's that give and there's that receive, and we both are giving and receiving at the same time. And it's so much fun. So I just had to get on. I had to share and express this. I am so, and if you're seeing this, like you're seeing it for a reason. Maybe it lights up something in you. Maybe it like activates you like that personal development like section of the bookstore activated me. I call it activation instead of triggering. I just don't like that connection that it has, but it's not a bad thing to be activated. It's not a bad thing to be triggered, but it's just how we connect with it. Maybe it activates you. Maybe it like inspires you. Maybe it like it allows you to want that deeper connection with who you are. And if any of that, like drop a comment or a emoji or send me a DM. I'd love to just support you and connect with you in this space. All right. Love and light, my friends. I hope that you are having an amazing day and expect abundance. All right. Love and light.